Alright guys, now on today's video I am going to be doing an updated Flexi rod set. Now I already have a Flexi rod set on my channel, and that is a beginner Flexi rod set, but this is a little bit more advanced. Now for those people who want to try it, please do watch the video until the end. And if you haven't checked out my beginner's Flexi rod set, my beginner friendly Flexi rod set, you can do that as well. I'll probably link it up here in the suggested box or somewhere, or maybe in the end screen. Either way, guys, please do check out that video. And yeah, please continue watching and enjoy the video. So if you see me acting crazy, this is me dancing to Tuvalu's Cool Girl. Now, I can't play the song in the video because copyrights. You know how it goes, guys. You know how it goes. I can't believe myself sometimes. Okay, guys, if you see me looking completely crazy and laughing at myself, I attempted to fill in my eyebrows. I got a little bit of sparse areas in my eyebrows, so I attempted to fill it in, and it looks a bit crazy because I might have overdone it. I definitely overdid it. Look at how thick that eyebrow pencil is. Like, oh my gosh. I don't know why I did this, but yeah, I'm just explaining to you guys. I decided to do a voiceover instead. Alright guys, now this is me. Just rinsed the conditioner out of my hair. I decided to co-wash my hair because it was feeling a little bit dry because I cut it in last week. I just trimmed it. So usually when your hair is cut, it'll usually be dry, and I wasn't feeling that outfit, so I changed my shirt or changed into a shirt. Now, as you guys know, I usually part my hair in 4 sections, starting with 2 sections on the side. Then I tie the 1 section off, just like that. Just tying it off because this is easier for me to work with rather than working in 1 section at a time. So yeah, that is just me tying the other section off. And then tying the back section off and taking my first tiny little section in order to make the rods or the curls. Now I'm just showing you guys how far my transformation is, and I actually noticed a little curl in there. Quite pleased with myself. Now that is my leave-in conditioner, the Aunt Jackie's Quench, and then I will be using the Frizz Patrol Mousse just for a little bit of volume. And then, as you know, my oils, they can never be missing, okay? Gotta seal in that moisture. And a new product that I started using is humid spray. Actually, not humid spray. It is actually Advanced Techniques from Avon. It really does help with humidity, guys. It's actually a serum. It really does help. My hair doesn't puff up once. Not one time. So I'm sectioning my hair off, and I actually forgot to put in the leave-in conditioner, so that's what I'm doing right now, just as I forgot to put in the serum. So you guys will be seeing me doing that, and then I'm putting the serum on because I completely forgot. I don't know how I could have forgotten, because that is one of the most important steps. Then my sister decided to join me in the room. Finally done doing that. And now I'm getting ready to do my first Flexi rod. Just spraying my hair with a little bit of water, a little bit of warm water, because my hair was kind of getting dry, just a little bit. And now I'm just detangling my hair using my fingers. And then I use a little bit of my leave-in conditioner, like a dime-sized amount. And link check. And yes, I did trim my hair. Now I'm using 2 pumps of the Frizz Patrol. Just 2 pumps, guys, not too much, because you don't want your hair to take forever to dry. Like forever. You don't want that, trust me. And now I'm going to start rolling up my first section. Now, guys, please pay attention to the ends of my hair. I hate it when that happens. But please do pay attention to the ends of my hair. And don't worry if that hair falls out again. I will just get it as I go along. Now I am wrapping my ends around my flexi rods. Please make sure your ends are secure and tucked in so that they don't look frizzy when it's time for you to take your rod set down. And I'm just making sure that I tuck my ends in. And then just preparing. Now this is the twist method. So these give different curls. They give more of a spiral curl rather than the Susie curl, or I don't know what that means, but yeah. So I basically just roll it up and then my one hand guides the other. This is pretty easy. Once you get the hang of it, it should be pretty easy. And then at the roots, don't make it too tight, guys, please. I just roll it like that in the windmill motion until I get to my roots, and I tuck the other part of the flexi rod, I almost said flaxseed, over, and then that's what I have. Now I'm going to show you guys another section. So guys, watch my hands, please watch my hands. And then make sure that your ends are tucked in, and then you roll it until you can't see your ends anymore. Just smooth it out, guys. You don't want frizzy ends, trust me. That is going to ruin your entire look. And then you basically just do it in a windmill motion. Do you see how my one hand guides the other? You literally just roll it or windmill it just like that. Think of a fan. How would a fan go? You know, around and around and around. I think of a fan on the side of your head, because that's basically what I was doing there. But once you get the hang of this, it is pretty easy, guys. Like, I'm not gonna lie and say that you're gonna get it on your first try. There are some people who do, but yeah. So we're gonna move on, and I'm gonna come back when I'm a bit more advanced. And I'm back. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do it in the front. It's basically the same thing, but this is the twist and roll technique, the one that everyone has been waiting for and has been asking me about. This has been my favorite technique because it gives me more of a spiral curl rather than a Susie curl, so it gives me more of that, and I like that curl more. So I do exactly the same. Oh my gosh, there's another one of those, but don't worry, you can get those as you go along. So I just tuck my ends in, roll it, and then windmill. You see? Roll and windmill. So you guys can try this technique instead. If the twisting windmill technique doesn't work for you, you can try this one instead. I feel like it's a bit more easier. And now we are almost at the home stretch. Actually, we are, because I'm doing the last section of my flexi rods. And I actually used a total of 38 rods. Like, don't stress yourself by trying to count rods, because you're just gonna stress yourself out. So don't do that. So basically the same thing is happening, twist and roll, but my one hand is guiding the other. If your one hand is guiding the other, it's gonna be much easier, guys. That is the method I found more easier for me while doing this twist and roll technique, having my one hand guide the other. So yeah. And we are done. Can't tell you how happy I am to be done. Now, I usually let my hair air dry, but I don't really have the time, so I'll be back in a few when my hair is dry. Okay guys, so my camera was weird. I am back and I don't really have a lot of time, so what I'm gonna do is just not talk and just unravel this. So let's just start with the one in front. And I also dried my hair with the blow dryer on cool heat, of course. So let's just start with this one in front. See, those are the spiral curls that I was talking about. Now let's hope that the rest of them also come out the same way. So I don't do anything special. I literally just twist it in the opposite direction that I rolled it in. Okay guys, now that we've seen that this is bouncy, I'm going to unravel the rest of my curls because I don't really have a lot of time, as I said before. So I'm gonna unravel the rest of my curls, and then we are going to start separating them, and I'm going to pick it out and we'll see what the final results are. Okay, now that all my hair is loosened out of the flexi rods, I'm going to take the same oil that I used earlier to seal in my hair, and I'm going to start unraveling and separating my curls. So what I do to separate my curls, nothing special. I just take some of the oil, not a lot, and I just rub it in between my palms, and then I will take one curl, and normally I would separate it where it naturally wants to. And take that and I'll do that. So yeah, then I just twirl it. So that. That is pretty much all I do. Now what the oil does, it helps prevent frizz. So that your hair comes out shiny, and it gives it that extra moisture. Like if your hair might need some more moisture, it will give it that extra boost. So yeah, basically that is what I do. Yeah, I just do that. Same thing I did over there with those curls. Same thing. Same thing. Basically the same thing. So I will come back when all my hair is separated, because I don't have a lot of time to show you guys each of the curls. So I'll come back when all my hair is separated. Alright guys, so I actually had to switch to doing a voiceover for this part of the video because my sister had the bright idea of playing a song while she was coming into the room, and copyrights. So yeah, but basically my hair is completely unraveled, and now I'm just going to fluff it out and pick it out just a little bit, just to lift the roots and give me some extra volume. Now if your hair is flat on the first day, don't mind it. Usually your hair would be more defined and a little bit flatter, but for more volume, do try to pick it out, but don't pick it out too much, because if you do that, then you will create more frizz and your hair will get bigger as the days go on. So to get more days out of your rod set, don't pick it out too much on the first day. So yeah, basically that is what I'm doing, and my sister's watching me like a hawk, probably looking at the time because we have somewhere to be. So yeah, and in a second I'll be taking you guys closer so you can see it in a different angle. And this is basically the finished look of day one on my flexi rod set. So guys, I really do hope that you enjoyed this video and that you will try this look on you, and that you will go back and watch my other videos. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.